join the pile?
Millie says no.
I know Millie says no, but I'm not. You're okay.
All right. Hello, everybody. Tonight we're here at Life with Pigs. So it is what, Monday? Is it Monday?
It's Monday.
I mean, I get every day is kind of similar.
You're gonna grouch and roll over for a belly rub. What's that? Don't kick your mom in the neck.
Oh, and you've got Jenna watching. She wants to be a part of things here. But just a reminder, we have donation things set up on most of our lives here, and we have a $4,000 match going on right now. I think we've got, like probably like about 1,000 at this point of the 4,000, which means
Really at 1,000?
like pretty close to that,
900 last time.
like right in that range.
All right, cool.
So yeah, we definitely could use your help with that because right now that's all being doubled, and we could desperately use that money right now to get kind of caught up for the start of the year. So please consider doing that if you could. You can go to lifewithpigs.com and make a donation as well if you don't want to do it on social media. So, but yeah, so we are hanging out here.
Look at her little foot.
We had quite the Charlotte's foot, just
Yeah, her
kicking.
back foot.
Like the, oops, gotta make sure I move the cameras to the right place here. Yeah, I don't know why that foot always goes up when you're cleaning Charlotte's ear.
If her ear like it's a certain spot. Like... Are you done grouching? Are you done being grouchful?
Never.
Are you done being grouchful?
Yeah, it was a busy day today. We had a vet visit for Tesla, whose ear is healing from her second surgery. We will bring her out for a show and tell of what.
Unless she's just hiding out of sleep.
Yeah, well, unless she's like asleep, but yeah, it's.
Like I let out an involuntary like yelp when I saw her, and the vet was like, "Oh, sorry," because it looks really bad.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But it's okay. It's just still healing. I mean, it makes sense that like an amputation would take a long time to heal. I guess like I don't know. I just didn't really know what to expect with it.
Yeah. Never having had a rabbit that had her ear amputated. Hey Tanya, happy Monday to you. Hey, I think it's Guiliana. But yeah, so we had the vet visit for Tesla. Then Odin had his blood pressure checked today, and Fiona.
Blood pressure is good,
Yeah.
which is a good sign. His blood pressure medication has been working at least. So.
Yeah, so yeah, Odin is having some kidney decline, and
Still not really wanting to eat though.
yeah, still not being super cooperative on trying to switch him over to a more kidney friendly diet. Let's see. Subum wants to know where's the cow who was eating that day. So she is laying down right here outside the window. Yeah, I know there's a lot of marks. But yeah, Jenna just laid down outside the window here. She's chilling in her side of the house barn so that she can be near us. They definitely are, Tanya. Like, they love to be cuddled and loved on, despite some grumpy sounds that would suggest otherwise.
Because there was like an initial grump. What happened to your foot, Charlotte?
What'd she do?
I don't know. It looks so funky.
I don't know. I did not see. Did she like slice open like the leg? Just like pull the hair off?
I don't know. She must just like.
What did you do, Charlotte?
But just right there, like it looks really dark and. I don't know. I mean, she's got pink spots in her skin, but like.
Yeah.
Doesn't that just look funkier then? I don't know. Maybe it's just part of her spots.
But... yes, we do have dogs. We have Odin and Fiona. They just went outside, like when we started here. What are you being so grouchy about? Thanks, the Green Witch.
She needs to be cuddled more.
She does.
Been too busy. Not been doing it.
Like, I almost brought Pumpkin into bed the other day, like in the morning, because she was just, she was chilling.
They think their turn to be bed pigs.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was the busy day. And then, of course, we are always hard at work trying to make sure everybody's having a fabulous life. Annie if you heard, we had like talked a little bit about how Annie seemed like she was having a bit of a limp. Like we are not certain, but it seems like it is going away. So
Yeah, she's a little
hopefully,
better today.
yeah, hopefully that is gonna just heal on its own. It doesn't seem like it definitely didn't get worse, and it seems like it really got better. So
I mean, we have a vet appointment scheduled anyway, just to get
yeah,
some other animals looked at. So if it seems like it improves, we can still have a vet check it out when she comes, and I think next week. But if it keeps up, or doesn't seem like it's getting better, then we'll ask her to come out sooner. So, but yeah, I was very happy to see that she didn't seem. Because like the first day she was like limping and it was like oh, and then the second day she looked really bad. It was the weekend, so we were like
yeah.
on Monday morning.
Hey, Lori.
And then she seemed to be like doing a little better. So hopefully she just tripped on it or just did something to it.
Who do you want to be kissed, Johnny Cash? The pig, the wife. Hi, Millie.
Too grouchy for kisses.
Millie, you need kisses.
She needs them. She's too grouchy.
Yes, Johnny Cash. I do kiss my wife. I tend not to like focus on that while we're doing a live stream, but you know.
True, it's true.
But I kiss her very, very often.
Yes,
He is like desperate to see us kiss. Like he has said it like 20
this
times.
Isn't that kind of channel.
Yeah.
Hi, Pops. Are you jelly? Are you peanut butter and jealous? She's looking at me like, why isn't she getting scratched too? You eat 5 arms to for the sanctuary.
Like that, Pumpy. Yeah, and if you're just joining again, we have the double donation going on right now up to the first $4,000. So as I like to point out, if you donate $2, it becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 500 becomes 1,000. But as I say, if you donate 10,000, it is still going to just be 14,000 because only 4,000 is being doubled.
That's still great if you donate 10,000.
But we would love that. So yeah, we could definitely. Like, Johnny is not giving up on this kiss thing, man. He is desperate to see us kiss. Like, I feel like now there's going to start rumors that we never kiss. They'll be like, no one has seen it. No one has ever seen them kiss. That's true. We did. Like, it's probably the same person.
Yeah, it's probably the same person. I just want to say, sorry, ADHD, my brain's going somewhere else. I am, like, really jealous of, like, the pig's eyelashes.
Yeah.
Like, they have, like, naturally, like, such long eyelashes that, like, I look at that and, like, I woke up with eyelashes that long every day. Like, I would be so happy.
They really do. I mean, Charlotte, like, when it's sunny out and she, like, has her eyes squinted, like, you can't tell she has eyes because she's always got those long eyelashes.
And they're, like, they've got, like, highlights on them, which really makes them, like, I mean, so this is what I was thinking about, is, like, I'm like, oh, like, it's hard to have blonde eyelashes, like, for people because you can't really see them. And I'm like, they just look so pretty. They're almost just, like, highlights, like, where it's, like, they're dark, but then they've got, like, some blonde on them, but almost, like, dark at the tips again. So, like, they just, like, reflect. Pigs with beautiful eyelashes. Something you probably did not expect. Look how long they are. They're so long.
They have very long eyelashes.
Yours are beautiful too, sweet Charlotte.
Millie's, yours are short.
No, Millie's got eyelashes too, doesn't she?
But they're kind of short relative.
No, Millie's beautiful anyway.
They definitely are living high on the hog.
Just like, look at those. Oh, I'm just like obsessed with her eyelashes right now. Groucho Piggo.
Like, I feel like I want to delve into this, like why he wants to see us kiss so bad. Like what is the goal? Yeah, I'm like trying to understand it. Thank you, Christine. We definitely feel the same way. All animals deserve to be kissed this way.
Oh, sorry. It's so hard not to clean their ears when they get dirty, and they seem to like it, but then they get ticklish. So.
I feel like we're gonna have to start an OnlyFans for Johnny. Like, I mean, I feel like, he's kind of invested in seeing us kiss here. You guys are being a little too chill. A little too chill in here. We need some excitement.
Me? Us?
Yeah.
Oh, what
Those
do
are-
you want me to do?
I don't know. Maybe dance. Can you dance for us?
I
Hey,
love getting
Kelly
laid
Blue.
down. Sorry, I'm just cuddling pigs. Do you want to switch?
No, no.
Would you be more exciting than me?
No.
Why don't you
No.
tell a story?
What kind of story
I
should I
don't know.
tell?
An exciting story?
Trying to think of like the excitement that has happened lately. Like we've.
Maybe
Hey,
not
Michael.
again.
We are feeling much better in terms of COVID. Like everybody
Yeah.
here now seems to be past that. Everything's been going really smoothly. Like I don't know if Mallory wants me sharing, but I had my autistic meltdown today.
Maybe you can share your autistic
share my-
meltdowns anytime you want to.
Yeah, so I don't know if anyone watching is autistic, but like I'm very bad at having my schedule messed up. So, I've been thrown off all day today because the schedule was very thrown off today. So it's been like this weird. I told Mallory it's like emotional nausea where I'm just like something's wrong, but it's like not anything clearly wrong.
Getting mad, sorry that I'm petting someone.
Sorry. Hey, Lori. Oh, your piggies won't cuddle since you left them for 4 days a couple weeks ago. That does sound like pigs, like to hold sort of like a grudge
They
about
don't wanna
something.
cuddle?
Yeah.
That does. I'm sure
Like,
they'll come around, but then it
yeah.
totally sounds like a pig just to be like angry. Like, but they're kind of like you. They really like their routines.
Yeah.
I wonder if pigs are like a little bit like on the spectrum. Like, cause it's totally true. Like Ryan like was completely like upset, not about anything that he had to do today. Like there was nothing that was like.
Yeah.
Just that your routine was so like thrown off. So we had all these appointments, and I had to go to work, and then you were like, I just want you to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, I left for like 3 hours, so it was like it was
Yeah.
a long time. But yeah, Ryan was very, very discombobulated today over all the schedule changing. So,
Yeah. So.
it's funny because like I don't really even like notice things where I'm like, oh, like he's like doesn't really seem autistic, and then something like that happens, and I'm like, yep. Like he needs a schedule, but the pigs do too. Pigs like their schedule, and
Well, I feel like before I knew I was autistic, I was just like, "What is wrong?" Like today just feels awful, and then I'd be like, "Gosh, I'm so difficult." And
I mean, you are difficult, but
it's true. But yeah, now I just like at least I have the comfort of knowing that it's just my brain fighting against me. Hey, DJ Murata Ray. How is it going? Thank you, BF Melton. They just donated. Yeah, so like we mentioned, donating, you can go to lifewithpigs.com/donate or just lifewithpigs.com. You'll see it. But all donations right now are being doubled up to $4,000. So we definitely can use your help. It's been a slow start to the year. And hey, Dem, or Dem, yeah, Dem says, what the hell?
I just want to point out I am currently petting both pigs so that Charlotte doesn't get mad at me and smack me with her snout.
Dual duty.
Dual duty, yeah. Because I was trying to figure out how to also pet Pumpkin without Charlotte getting mad because she's being very pushy right now. But I figured it out. Anyway, continue.
Oh, but yeah, so we could definitely use all the help we can. We have some really exciting stuff coming up that like we haven't really mentioned, and we don't have the full details or know for sure exactly what to sort of count on, but it is definitely a strong possibility that we could have new family member / members in the near future. So you're welcome to guess what that means, but as of right now, we don't have definitive details on that, but it is definitely something that is going to happen. Like I would say this year, we are, as long as there's a situation that comes up, going to be increasing the family size, which is awesome. So we're just kind of, it's one of those things where it depends on the situation and what's going on, but we're hopeful that in the near future, we will be able to share some more of that news. Hey, Mom of Minion Warriors and Patrick, how's it going? And Laura, yes, we do Patreon. I think it's on our webpage, right? The link there. I know it's on our link tree. If you go to the
Yeah,
link
we've been
tree.
really bad at updating.
Yeah, we're terrible at updating it.
I
Like,
don't know that we updated it all, to be honest.
yeah,
I
like
think we take
we're
donations through there.
we take donations that way for sure. But like we tend not to do like much there. Like, we're sort of bad at like
We
keep.
just need to clone us. Like if I had like another me, I mean I would need like 5 of me. But like even just one more Mallory would, I feel like, would get so much more done.
Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, no, I definitely feel the same way. Like I feel like all day. Thank you, Michael. We really appreciate that. Like, yeah, I mean, so many of our donations, are not like large donations, but it definitely adds up, makes a huge difference. So we really appreciate any size donation everyone makes. It's helpful in so many ways. But yeah, no, we are unfortunately not the best at keeping up with that, just because between Mallory and I, we run everything. We sort of do the like management, accounting, social media, animal care, just sort of an all encompassing life of taking care of it all. So yeah, like we try to stay up with everything and stay on top of it, but
We do try.
we def-
like good try.
we have like amazing intentions about everything.
Yes.
But like one thing that we're really trying to do is be better about going live, and doing that.
Being pretty good about that.
Yeah, we have been much better about getting on here.
If you graded us on our intentions, we would get so much done.
Yeah. No. Oh, Lori. So, Lori, were you asking that? I know a lot of sanctuaries do the like, oh, we have news and we're gonna share it with Patreon first. And so, but yeah, we tend to not.
We should do that.
I don't know. I just feel like bad doing that. Like it's like I don't know. I just feel like I love everyone that supports us equally, but
I post like new stuff to like our Facebook and Instagram supporters first. So I should just. But I'm really bad about keeping up with that too. But I should just post on Patreon too.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about this. I feel like we're having like a business meeting with Laura
I know.
right now.
Yeah.
We're like, like you're right. We should do that.
Yeah.
Thanks, boss. I know, we'll be on top of it.
Yes, Michael. So sponsoring an animal, you basically pick any animal that you want to sponsor at the sanctuary. Pretty much everyone here has, not Mallory. But yeah, you pick the animal, like, and the different animals, like, basically you're sent a photo card with sort of their story, a thank you letter, an official thank you letter. You also get a print of a painting of that animal or an animal of similar species, but typically like most animals, would you say, have
we
like
don't
their
have one of each of the birds yet. So
Okay.
like if you choose a bird, like a chicken that doesn't have a painting, like we'll just do another chicken that has a painting. But the story card and everything will be for that animal. It ranges anywhere from I think $20 to $45 a month. I think there might be one. But yeah, so depending on the animal, cows are the most expensive because they are the most expensive animal. But yeah, sponsoring an animal is like the best way that you can donate. Is it helps us, plan for what we can expect to get monthly. And then you can also arrange a private tour if you're in the area and hang out with the animal, or if you just want to do a Zoom call or something, or a FaceTime or something instead, you can. We can do that, and then you can have some time to hang out with the animal of your choice. Charlotte loves sponsors. She tends to be very territorial. So if you sponsor her, she may never let you go.
Her and Jenna, want to claim the world as
They do want to claim
their own. There are 3 pigs here, Bill, and my beautiful wife Mallory at the end.
I would be lucky to be a pig.
Thank you, Tanya. Yeah, no, it is. It's definitely a lot. Like we, sort of are getting the hang of, just like trying to stay on top of things better and figuring out the best ways to do that. But
Man.
yeah,
There's so much to do.
It's like it's a lot to do, and then yeah, I mean, I think like just the day-to-day animal care, like I'm always like, oh, here are the things I'm gonna do today, and then I find myself outside. Do you want to switch for a little bit? I feel like I'm just like holding the camera, like, but you don't have to. I know I always make you get up, and then you give me that look. Like I feel like you're just like, hey, I'm gonna just go, take a nap while you.
I'm working. Cuddling pigs is part of my job description.
I hear you.
I'm working right now. I'll interrupt my work.
Oh, thank you, Veg.
I'll switch with you in a minute.
But yeah, pigs definitely. There's so many similarities between pigs and dogs, for sure. But yeah, no, it is pretty wonderful to be.
Oh, you're saying how you get lost.
Oh, what? Yeah, so I'll like go outside and be like, oh, I'm just gonna do some work for a minute, and then, I'll like get to like there's like all these videos that I want to make to help show like the different sides of the animals. I want to like just I want to work on the songs that I'm gonna sing to Jenna next. I want to do all kinds of things.
There's always someone who has like something that needs to be checked out, or something that someone has broken, or someone who seems like they need extra love, or seem like
or like
something, or someone's got to go to the vet, or someone's got to call a vet, or someone's got to arrange something. It's like it's never ending. It's really hard to get stuff done when you go outside.
Yeah, like it just ends up being, like about 6 or 7 at night, and I'm like, oh, I've got time now, and then we're like, oh yeah, okay, let's go live, and then we go live, and then, it's like we try to eat dinner, and then, by that time you've like been doing it all day, and then you're just like, okay, my creative energy and like all that is not quite what it was, but yeah,
Daddy said I have to get up. Daddy wants me to leave you. I don't want to. Daddy said I have to. Daddy says Mommy gets all the cuddles.
She gets too comfortable, she forgets forgets the duties of wowing the world with her entertaining abilities.
Charlotte's angry. She's very upset. Look, you hear that? She's upset.
Are you upset, Charlotte? I'm sorry
I'm
this
happy
stole your mom from you.
Took me away from her. Pumpkin, look at Pumpkin's face.
You have a cute face.
Pumpkin's upset too.
Oh, sorry. You have a very upset face. You got very upset faces. But yeah. So like we have the excitement of potentially something new in the future. Which is always also at the same time. It's always stressful bringing a new animal into the family because you kind of get your, I don't know, like the family dynamic is like established, and then you bring in this unknown, and you're like, I hope all of this, sort of works together, that everyone is going to get along, and it won't like change the way things work, and it probably won't. But
yeah. Well, we should talk about what we were talking about last night. We're always so excited where we decide we're gonna take on a new animal, and we're like, oh, it's gonna be the best. Like, are we gonna get them? And we're like so worried about like getting them home and everything. And then it's like, as soon as we get that animal, we're like, what have we done? Oh my God, is this a terrible idea? Like, is it gonna be okay? Are they gonna get along? Like, what if like everything well things go wrong? And we're like, what were we thinking? How could we do this? And then it's like fine. Like it always ends up being fine. I'm like that with dogs too. Like the first week you have a dog, it's like, I don't know, just so stressful, and you're like, is it gonna be okay? And so we got a couple comments. Lori said he just wanted to be in the piggy cuddle pile. Yes.
To my baby
Yes.
Charlotte.
Johnny wants me to kiss you now. His persistence is
Yeah,
admirable.
I know. Like, do
you
we
know.
kiss just like because he is like 23 minutes of insisting that we kiss? Like, I feel like
Maybe we'll make him wait till the end
Okay.
to find out. And then Mama Minion Warrior says, by the time I care for all the animals, I hardly remember to eat. You're both doing great, and the exceptional souls that you, I don't know what it says, care to. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Totally understand. Know exactly what you mean, where you're like, the day goes by, and then you're like, did I eat?
I was gonna say, like, sometimes we get to like live streaming and we're like, okay, well, let's do this, and then like our energy for the day just kind of like plummets.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my gosh, now I feel so bad that like people are like watching this and like our energy just like crashed.
Yeah. Tanya says, I appreciate this, Tanya. I don't think most people understand how much you do. I never seem to get my chores all done, and you have a lot. So, yeah, thank you. We appreciate that very much. Yeah, it's like, I just remember days of like, I don't know, having like a dog and it being so much, if there's like a medical issue, it's like so much work. And so, yeah, sometimes I'm like, how do I mentally handle all of this? Like,
it's like you have to compartmentalize too.
You really do.
All your concerns, because you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm worried about Annie's foot. I'm worried about Tessa's ear. I'm worried about Odin's kidneys. I'm worried about Fiona's limping.
But you can't ignore all the other animals that need
But,
you
yeah.
because you're worried about that. Like normally I could just be like in a cycle of despair about something, and then it's like that they all need you. Oh, Groucho.
Are you being grouchy?
She's being grouchy.
Oh, my grouchy.
She just wants you to lay down and cuddle with her. Why'd you? See, it was better when Mom was cuddling, wasn't it? Mom didn't make you stand up.
I'm trying to be like alert and active, for the audience while.
Oh, so you're saying it's just boring when I just cuddle with pigs?
I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to bring.
You're trying to offend Charlotte.
If I try to, like.
People want to see what Charlotte wants. Charlotte's the boss.
Charlotte, what do you want?
Charlotte wants you to lay down and cuddle her.
Is that what you want? Is this true?
Yeah, she wants you just to lay down and be the fourth pig in the pile.
Grouchy. Alright. It's just kind of hard the way you're laying. It's like.
It wasn't hard for me.
Hi.
I know. You wish it was Mom. It's okay, Charlotte. I just have such a hard time leaving the piggy pile. It's like you having your day thrown off with something. It's like me having to leave the pig pile once I've laid down and gotten comfortable. And when Charlotte's like, kind of laying on top of me a little bit in that like possessive way. Like, I think we should bring a pig to bed tonight.
Talk to them, see which one wants to.
Sorry, Mama Minion Warrior said, I would love to sleep for 36 hours straight, but the animals would form and then didn't finish the word, starts with an M. I'm thinking mutiny is what. Oh, yep, she said mutiny. Okay, I was right, yes. Yes, there would definitely be a mutiny. Jenna would just scream moo at the window until we woke up, so.
She does that anyway a lot, but yeah, no, well, I find that when I lay down with the pigs like this, like my brain is like, it's nap time, and like,
yeah.
I feel like people like, watching this, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'd really like to watch is this guy nap for 30 minutes, So I'm trying to bring my A game.
Got it. You're just mocking me for my
No.
I'm just kidding. Snack Pack says, what would a pig sound like if you had to type it out? Random thought.
If you would.
Had to type it out. I think their sound. I don't know. Do your best pig sound.
I'm trying to think.
Like a grouchy grunt.
Give me a grouchy sound, Charlotte. No, I'm not gonna do it.
That's a grouchy noise. They have like happy like grunts.
Yeah, I know they have so many different noises.
Yeah, I have many sounds. I can't fully speak them. Yes, Robin, this is the only way that pigs should be in a blanket.
There's no Millie at.
There's the Millie noises. I don't even know how you would type that out.
I don't know how you would try to spell that. Well, it is Millie. We love you.
Hey, Alina. Good to see you. Millie, everyone's doing great. Millie is grouchy as usual, so everything is fine in her world. And yes, we totally agree. Pigs are friends, not food. They are cuddle buddies and family members and all the wonderful things.
Yeah, like what else?
I feel like if Millie was ever not grouchy, then I'd be worried. I'd be like, there's something wrong with Millie. She's not angry. I think that maybe my exorcism attempts had worked, but I don't think we're in danger of that.
We really are looking forward to the days getting longer because, you know, like coming up soon, we'll be able to like vary things up a little more because we could go outside.
Yeah, actually not be dark. Yeah.
7 at night rather than like being dark at, you know, for a while there it was like 4:30, and like now, I think tonight it was supposed to be sunset at 7, which here is always like an hour later than it really is because like we're behind all the trees, but.
I'm feeling better from COVID. I am totally over COVID. So feeling much, much better. Thank you. I was really worried about all that. So I think I've
hear for like days and days how you're like, oh, like I'm gonna like have long COVID.
I'm so scared of long COVID.
Yeah, like I feel like every time that you've had it,
I am. I'm totally scared of it. And someone else wants to know their names.
So this is Millie right here. Say hi, Millie.
Millie's the grouchiest pig.
And then here's Pumpy.
Pumpy's the sweetest pig. Pumpkin is her name.
Oh, yeah, Pumpkin, sorry.
Yeah.
And then this is Charlotte, and so Pumpkin is Charlotte's mom. And then Millie's
Charlotte's
like
the boss
adopted daughter.
Yeah. So Millie's the grouchy pig. Pumpkin's the sweet pig. Charlotte's the boss pig.
Are you the boss?
She is. And Elena says that she's sure you're happy to have your partner in crime healthy. Yes, or I'd say his partner in poop pickup, maybe. You know, that's
in everything.
In everything.
We pretty much spend the entirety of the day like working together in some capacity, and then like.
John says he loves them. He's the one that asked. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's good.
Hey, Richard from the UK. Thank you so much. We're glad you could make it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really good that Mallory and I like each other because
I know.
Like if we didn't.
What if I didn't like you? It'd be awful. I'd be like, God, I'm with this guy all the time.
It would be a nightmare of a life because we literally, from morning till night, like in some capacity, whether it be just in the room together, or working on something together, or doing work together, and then at the end of the day, and it's like at the end of the day, I think I'll speak for myself, and you can deny or confirm. It's still exciting that we get to go relax together and hang out more. So
it totally is. It totally is. No, I'm glad I really like you because it would suck just to have all these animals with you and not like you. So yeah. And then Alina said we're soulmates. You know, I tend to agree with that most days. And then Mom of Minion Wires said, oh my God, COVID is a beast. Every time I get it, I flip trying to self-care so I don't get long COVID. Yeah. But now there's a new COVID 2.0 in China. Oh my God, I didn't know that. That's scary. Someone said they saw my picture in the paper today. Was I in the paper today?
I don't know.
Where did you see me? I mean, it definitely happens sometimes, so which paper?
Oh,
I'm curious, yeah. Reggie says, I do the same things for animals, and it's amazing. Other kind souls are out here doing the same, sending many blessings, light, and love your way. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's so many animals that need help in the world, so yeah, we are glad to do the small part that we can, and hopefully giving these guys the best life we can, and hopefully changing hearts and minds for everyone. She saw the one of me in the bookstore.
Yeah.
Yes. That came out a little bit ago, but yeah, that's funny. I was surprised by that too. Like I didn't know. My boss was like, "Hey, by the way," so yeah. Yep. Yeah, I do. I work part-time at the local independent bookstore down here, so yeah. So that's fun.
Say, like, in addition, like, because, you know, we've been asking for people to donate because we're getting the $4,000 match right now, so, like, we definitely want to hit that, like...
I keep forgetting, thank you. Every time you say it, I'm like, oh, yeah, we got a match.
Yeah, so we definitely want to get all of that matched to help us get just caught up for the year, but,
like one of the things
Millie, do you
that
want
we
the
don't
match?
like always advertise as much because so much of it obviously goes directly to just animal care and stuff like that. But a big piece of what we do here at Life with Pigs is the outreach component where we like actually try to take the message of our animals, their stories, and allow them to advocate for themselves because like knowing what Pumpkin went through as like a breeder pig, or knowing what Jenna went through, like being born on a dairy farm, like there's like these stories, and like when people hear them, it changes how they feel about them, or just even just seeing sort of I want to say like the humanity in animals, but that it implies that humans have
Sentience, yeah.
but like just like people seeing like so frequently, just seeing me sing to Jenna and Jenna just being so loving, has that effect where people will say, like I never want to eat animals again, or I never want to participate in that again.
Don't tell Jenna; it'll go to her head.
Well, I mean, I think
No, I'm just
Jenna,
kidding.
like,
She knows.
like
She knows.
She aspires to change the world because she,
And she knows that she does.
oh yeah. And so yeah, like it's a big piece of what we want to achieve. So I know like we do put a lot of time into trying to get that message out. So if that's something that you like, if you like the idea of being a part of like making this change in the world, so that it's like on the one hand we want to like give our animals the best lives ever, but on the other hand we want to make sure that the animals who are living hell right now, where they're just in the most miserable of conditions, have a shot that someday that's going to stop. And I think that's really important because it's kind of like having medicine that treats the disease,
Right.
is like one piece of it, and then trying to actually eradicate the disease on the other hand is the other. And so
Yeah, we want to put ourselves out of business, basically. And
yeah,
I mean, I mean, not that we'd be out of business because these guys, have a forever home with us for sure, but to where we don't need to have, there's not more animals out there that are, in this
Constantly.
situation. Yeah. Sorry, we got a couple of comments. We're getting more baby bunny pictures.
nice.
They're up and walking around now, which I'm very
Nice.
excited about. We loved those baby bunny pictures. Thank you so much. Someone asked how Miss Annie is doing. She's doing better. We are cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
We noticed her limping, and then the next day it seemed worse, and then the day after that it seemed like it was getting a little bit better. So we're keeping an eye on it. We do have a vet scheduled already to come out next week to look at some other animals. So if it seems like it's getting better and it's okay, we'll probably just wait and have her look at it then. If it seems like it's getting bad or it's not improving, then we'll have her come out earlier. But she seems like she's okay. She's moving around and eating and everything fine.
Like,
So
it seems like she wasn't limping as much.
who's snoring?
Millie.
Millie, are you snoring? And then had a question. What's the money for? I'm not sure if they asked that before or after you just gave the whole talk. So you may have answered the question, but just
Yeah.
briefly, we are a farm animal sanctuary. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, so we are run entirely on donations. So these guys getting their happily ever afters fully depends on people supporting them and wanting them to have the best life that they can, and making sure they have medical care and food and happiness and toys, and in this case blankets to rip up and snuggle in.
So it's like to essentially give our animals like these amazing lives, to be able to do that. Like I think a lot of people like would be sort of shocked if they knew how much it costs to like take care of like all these animals, because I mean anyone that has a dog knows that one animal can cost, or I mean even probably cats, can cost thousands of dollars in 1 year, and then imagine the food bill for a cow who eats 50 pounds a day of food,
And breaks everything.
yeah, and then vet care for a chicken is like more expensive than really any other animal, because they're seen as exotics and there's not a lot that can be done to them.
Sorry, real quick. Millie is having rapid snout movement. I'm going to try to make sure every camera can see it. It's kind of, I think they also have should stop doing it. They also have rapid eye movement, but when they dream, they get the snout movement that. Oh, she stopped. She heard me talking about her, but it's super, super cute. Oh, there she goes a little bit. Oh, we got some action.
Yeah, it's really cute when Charlotte and Pumpkin and Millie.
Now when they all start doing it. Oh, she really got going there for a second. All right, well, I'll keep an eye on it and make
Yeah,
sure
the
I
other thing
show
I
it.
was
Oh,
gonna add,
maybe. Keep going. Go ahead. I'll just watch it.
was that, you know, like I mentioned this in a post last week, but like one thing that isn't often focused on is that it's very easy to typically get donations when there's an emergency situation or there's animals that you're rescuing. But when you rescue an animal, like when we rescued Pumpkin, she was 5 years old at the time, which meant that probably hopefully at minimum 15 more years that she'll need the same care that she needed on day one. And with a cow, when we rescue them, it's like 20-year commitment to like do the very same thing that you raise funds for in the beginning, but like once sort of the, I don't want to say like the gloss of it, but
Yeah.
like the excitement of them.
We just got a donation on Instagram. Thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, like the cost of caring for animals doesn't go down the longer they're there. It stays the same.
It stays the same, and so the day-to-day expenses and just the cost of like keeping like everything going and running a nonprofit and all that stuff. I mean, we do everything from the accounting to animal care to social media, like all of that. Like we wear all the hats so that we can save money on having to outsource that stuff. So but yeah, it definitely adds up over time. Are we going to invite the cow inside? You know what? The cows have all been inside at different points when they were younger, when they fit. Yeah. So if they could fit, we certainly would love to have them inside.
Yeah. And I do want to clarify, we love like doing this. We like.
Oh, absolutely.
Cannot imagine doing anything else. The fact that it's like basically all day, every day, including the weekends. There's no real vacation and stuff like that. Like,
this job doesn't come with vacation time. Sorry.
Like you realize that hopefully going in, that it is going to be, like what you do. It's like having a baby or lots and lots of babies around all the time who will just continuously need you, and we could have volunteers that could like watch. Some occasions we do that briefly, but
it's so hard though, because like if you're not with them all the time, like you don't always know all their routines, or they like to make trouble when they know that we're not there. So
there's like such an attachment between you and them, so
it's really hard to leave
sometimes
them.
It's hard to go because you just the thought of leaving them and not being around them sounds just as bad to us as it probably does to them.
Someone said, I wonder what they dream of. I think they dream of like wonderful things. I think they dream of like rooting around and eating, probably. I hope that they dream of happy
and snuggling,
happy things.
Do you dream
Oh yes, we should talk about the Don't Eat the Homies. Sure. Yeah. Totally forgot to mention that. Sorry, our brains are like a little fried today. Don't Eat the Homies has a special edition sweatshirt that they are only this week. So they start on Friday, so we've got only a couple more days, where a portion of the proceeds are going to go to Life with Pigs, which is us. So there is a link, I think, in our stories right now, where you can get that. So yeah, we're super, super excited about that. Love their stuff, love what they do. So yeah, I'm so glad someone mentioned that for us.
Yeah.
There's like so many things going on.
Yeah, it's like always nice to like have a chance to work with like a company like that where you're like super excited about what they do and have a chance.
And honored to be chosen as the one selected for it. So.
Yeah, because this is the first time they've done it. Like we're sort of the test case. So we made make or break
Yeah.
whole,
So
the whole
let them know
system,
that you appreciate what they're doing
Mhm.
by getting one of their sweatshirts. So hopefully they will continue to keep doing this and be able to do it for lots of sanctuaries and help raise money for lots of sanctuaries. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain Amandica said I recommended y'all, and I'm so glad they picked you.
Oh,
Aw,
thank you.
thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, we were really, really excited when we heard about that. So, but yeah, we hope it's really, really successful. I mean, we hope that they continue to be successful, of course. But yeah, we love what they're doing, and so if they can be successful and help sanctuaries, then that is even better. So yeah, if you haven't heard of Don't Eat the Homies, they have a vegan they're a vegan clothing brand, and they have some really fun things that are about not eating the homies, which these are some of the homies. These are part of the homies. Oh, thank you so much. It's been such a great visit, and you're so kind. You're doing beautiful work. Oh, thank you. I always love to hear that. I'm glad people have fun when they visit. I'm always I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel I don't know. I want everyone to have a great visit and enjoy it, and so it's nice to know when people do, because I always feel worried for some reason that they're not going to.
We love what we do, and we try so hard to do it well, and you make it the best possible place, and then. So when people come and they're like, "Oh, your animals seem so happy," or it's such an amazing thing you're doing, you're like, "Okay, good." It's not just in my head that it's as wonderful as I'd like it to be. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm I hope that it seems one, because I think it's wonderful. I love being out there with everyone, and I'm oh, I hope everyone feels this way too, where you're just I don't know.
You wish everyone could experience the day to day sort of you go out there and there's just everybody wants to greet you and hang out with you and come lay by you.
Yeah, having everyone see you and get excited, and then I watch you going out there and you're picking up poop, and I see Quincy just following you everywhere. He's just your little buddy that he won't ever come directly up to you, but he stays maybe a couple feet behind and just kind of cruises along wherever you go. Yeah, keeps an eye on you. And yeah, it's just all these.
Tries to charge at me and knock over the wheelbarrow. So
she loves to knock over wheelbarrows. That's her favorite.
Everything that I pick up over and over again. But,
yeah, it's just the day-to-day stuff is so fun to watch. So so it's so nice for people to be able to come and experience that and get to meet everyone in person. And I love the people who come, especially because when I met Ryan after he had started the sanctuary, and so I will admit this, I was a little bit of a groupie, I was a little bit, had a crush on Ryan from afar, and watched his
you're just gonna get
Quincy's your Secret Service agent. Yes, he totally is. Oh my God, he is. We need to, for Halloween, he's an earpiece or something. Yeah.
A little black suit for him.
Yeah, but I remember when I came and I met the animals in person, I literally felt when I was meeting Jenna and the pigs, because a lot of the other animals weren't here yet. I was nervous. I was I'm meeting a celebrity, meeting the pigs. I was oh my God, I hope they like me. I can't believe I'm seeing them in person. So, yeah, it's when people come who follow us and they're oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting so and so, and I'm I totally know that feeling. Yeah, and Jenna is larger than life. So the way that Jenna is on camera is the way that Jenna is when you meet her. So, thank you for the donation on Instagram. We appreciate that so much.
I really do. The closer we can get to that 4,000 early in the week, it takes a lot of stress off us going into the end of as we have a week to achieve that. So the more we can get close to that, the better. And I was gonna say, we were talking Mallory and I went out with a few other vegans, and they were talking about with what was it foster dogs, and how you post all these videos about how great they are, but then they're kind of a butt in some ways, kind of disruptive, and that's totally Jenna.
That's true. Jenna is kind of a butt
Jenna
sometimes.
Can be destructive, and she thinks she's hilarious when she knocks over the wheelbarrows and chases down.
But she's so cute doing it.
My daughter came out and we were gonna film me reading a book to one of them today. It worked out because I had the video of me reading to Millie that I hadn't posted. But And of course, Jenna just had to like chase her through the yard, and like thought she was so funny, and like just like, you know, she was like being very sweet, and she wanted to like, you know, be loved on, and like just had to like put her face in Rue's face, but like, you know, she was not gonna let us sit down next to Annie and read. There was like no way.
It wasn't all about
that
Jenna
was
in that
happening.
moment.
Yeah, like Jenna was gonna be Jenna, and
Jenna will Jenna.
Jenna is definitely.
Yeah, there's just like so much that goes on. It's like a lot of like, you know, just like having kids. It feels like we're like, you know, there's snout prints all over the couch, and then the pigs decided they wanted to, you know, open up a package and pull whatever was in it into their nest, and you know, just constant things happening. And then the dogs and the pigs are having some sort of like growling war, or like someone offended somebody, and so, you know, from the other side of the fence or the other side of the living room, someone is expressing their irritation and like having some drama.
Like, just like having relaxing, uninterrupted time.
Never.
Which, you know, like, I feel like I used to really love that, and I think it took some adjusting to get used to the fact that like life is constant. Like there's something going on. Like, you know, at night, you know, one of the dogs needs to go out, or you know, the pigs decided to get up and start banging on the gate because they want something, or you know, we've just got like something going on.
Jenna's mooing outside the window.
Yeah, Jenna mooing, wanting attention, or wanting a second dinner, or whatever it is, or just another carrot drive-through. So, yeah. So, long short of what I'm saying is we appreciate everyone that supports what we do and like loves our animals the way we love them, and you know, makes this possible. You know, like it inspires us to like hear from you, to like know that you enjoy this, that you join us while we just hang out with our pigs and talk. You know, that's, we appreciate that. Like that, you know, come join our family for the night. So.
I mean, I think we really think of like you all as part of our Life with Pigs family. You know, I feel like that's what we always call you guys. But like we really like think of you that way, and you know, feel like you're, you know, caring about our animals as much as we do, and wanting the best life for them. And you know, obviously we, like we said, we're run totally on donations. So like you guys are the reason why, you know, we get to do this. So you are very much part of the family, you know, as much as we are. Because Life with Pigs would not exist without you.
And yeah, we're gonna also mention like we've had like a bunch of orders lately for Jenna's book.
Yeah.
So if you haven't checked out Jenna's book, you
Jenna
can go to
has
the
her own book,
store.
of course.
On our Life with Pigs page, there's like a store section, and Jenna's book is there, and you can get that, and it's like a Dr. Seuss rhyme styled book about Jenna's, how she ended up being rescued and living a life with pigs. So it is illustrated by my daughter and I.
Alina said her nephew loves the book.
That's awesome. We'd love to hear that. Yeah, like my daughter and I put a lot of time into like getting that ready. Like, and as Mallory can confirm, it took way longer to finally get that done because I
by like an extra year.
Had most of the story sort of where it was going to be before we met.
So Mom of Medium Warrior said, "You have been family and helped us transition into our empathy, vegan, happy life. We love you all so much." Oh, awesome. Thank you. Oh, that makes us feel so good to hear. Like we're really, really glad. Like, yeah.
Yeah. There's like nothing better than knowing that like, you know, what we're doing is like making that kind of difference, like helping people out, and you know, like, sorry, Charlotte's got some bumps on her tail.
Gotta stop and look at the bumps.
Yeah.
I know, it's it too. Like I'm always like looking at someone's got something. I'm like, what is that? What's on you? What's on you? And I try not to do it live because I just like
hard
end up picking at them or something. Yeah, but it's just hard not to like just get distracted. I told you her legs looked weird. Remember I said, or you said her tail. And her tail. I don't know. That one leg looked weird.
Yeah, which leg was it in the back?
Yeah, it was the other leg, I think. I don't know.
But
we'll check
it
it
we
out.
should probably
call it a night. Yeah, thanks. So thanks so much for hanging out with us. It's great to see familiar faces and new people joining. So
are we gonna kiss for Johnny? Or
no, I don't think Johnny's here anymore. Or he gave up. Yeah,
right.
He gave up. If he had tried harder,
I know.
Johnny, if you're there, if you had tried harder, we would have kissed. But
just hung out a little longer.
He gave up too soon. There was somebody on TikTok who just kept asking us to kiss over and over again. So that's why. All right. Good night, guys. Thank you so much. It was great to see you guys.